Hello friends, I'm Arun Kumar from Bangalore Defence Academy. I hope you all have written your NDA examination 2019 part 2 in a very well manner. So here we are with a new video that is for paper number 2 because lot of comments, lot of requests from the candidates. They have done very well in paper number 1, that is maths. Now they are hoping well like they have done in the same manner in the paper number 2. So here we are going to discuss each and every answer. We are with set B for this GAT NDA 2 2019. When you look over these questions, now for example the pendulum questions or this kind of questions, article 46, what is the education, who was the education minister, then what is the deep valley, then which of the following ocean current, these all questions were discussed. Like this is like history question, Munda language. Okay, now coming to this part, like for example, what is the sedimentary rocks, example they have asked. Okay, now if you take care like each subject how much they have asked, the mark orientation, the mark orientation here it was like 18 questions of chemistry, 18 of physics, 18 of biology, and very easy questions, direct question. You believe it or not, it was very easy questions, like direct questions were asked. For example, current affairs they have asked, the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award for 2019 they have asked. Okay, so in this manner, then Chandrayaan 2, what is the name of the lander and rover? That thing they have asked. It was all expected questions and expected lines. Then we are going to discuss the detailed, for example, the Pranab Mukherjee. Okay, how many people along with him have won the Bharat Ratna? Okay, then coming to the international affairs, beetle leaf, Samarth. Okay, now coming to this part, for example, the Vijayanagar emperor, what happened? Who was the person who deciphered it? Okay, Dayanand Saraswati. Last time it was in news because in the month of May there was a clash in the West Bengal. Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar statue was demolished. So it was expected lines that some social reformer is going to definitely come in this question paper. And it can be easily predicted. For example, see this physics question, it was so easy. The physics question which it is here, that is resistor in series and resistor in parallel. You know the resistor in the resultant resistant formula for the parallel and for the series. 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 till 1 by Rn. Then both becomes in series, then you have to find it the answer. 8 is the LCM, 15 by 8 is the answer, direct answer. No need of solving with pen and paper, directly you can solve it here. Coming to these questions like Loktak Lake geography question. Loktak Lake is in Manipur, direct question. They have not twisted anything here. Maybe it was a bonanza for the candidate, those who want to really crack this NDA or become officers. Friends, when it comes to the questions of candidates like what could be the cutoff, yes, definitely it could be more here this time. So don't worry about the cutoff now. If you have done with your paper, okay, fine, no problem. Focus on the next attempt or the next thing. Don't stop preparation for the NDA because still nothing is predicted. Those who have written well NDA, just focus on your SSB. Please do like, subscribe and comment in this video. And for SSB, we are going to make a series of videos how to crack SSB, the challenging of cracking the PPDT or the stage 1, how to crack this OIR, what to present in your interview, how to bring out your OLQs. Everything will be made step by step, friends. So coming to this video, I would like to have a special book launch here. This is a book from our academy. This is General Knowledge Capsule 2020 Bangalore Defence Academy. This is especially for the candidate, those who are preparing for the government examinations. Not only defense, for government examination. When you open these books, it is specially made. Now, here each and every topic, for example, if I take history or geography or whatever it is, we have mentioned in a small way, okay, in a crispy manner, so that you will understand. Now, if a boy is reading an NCRT or some big book and he starts making notes, he need not write notes. Directly everything is given here. That's the success rate of our candidates. INET, 6 candidates have cleared. We have 100% results in INET. Then we have CDS, 3 candidates clear. Then we have AFCAT, 6 candidates clear. So that is what we are going in that rate. So those who want to join our coaching class, you are welcome here anytime, any day. Till you clear the examination, we are going to take care of you. Whether it is NDA, SSR, XY, whatever it is. Till you clear your examination, we are going to give you guarantee. Till you become officer, our officers are going to train you. Fine friends, enough of talking. Let's go back to the question here. So I am going to discuss set B. Set B, here the question number 51. You can just check with your set number. Question number 51, here it is lithosphere consists of dash. Lithosphere. It is purely a geography question, very easy question. Lithosphere consists of what? Lithosphere is nothing but rock. Lith means rock, sphere means that layer. So here the options were a little confusing, but it is very easy. Crust and upper mantle, solid core. So option is C. Coming to the next question, Nehru monologue strategy. Friends, every time in NDA you will take to past 2 years to 3 years question paper, definitely one question is asked on planning commission. So here it is Nehru Mahalanobis. In economic classes, we stress on this planning commission and especially on the second planning commission because here it is called as industrial revolution in India. Industrial revolution in India. So PC Mahalanobis is here, he is considered as father of industrial revolution. And what happened here, that is a long story. So the answer here goes is option C. Next, the fifth schedule. Very easy question. Fifth schedule. Which of the following states are not? They have asked are not. Friends, there are 12 schedules. You already know that. Fifth schedule and sixth schedules are very, very important. Sixth schedule deals with especially 5 northeastern states. If you eliminate that 5 northeastern states, you are left with an option that is 53 is option C. Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura and Nagaland. These are the states comes under state schedule number 6. It is very easy question. Definitely one question is expected on this schedule. Next, Dayanand Saraswati. It is a very big question, long question. If you have in front of you, you can just refer it. So here the option 54, we go with C. We'll have to wait and see what UPSC is giving the answer because their logic is a little different. But we are 100% sure this will be the answer. Next, American War of Independence. Friends, when it comes to NDA examination, they have specially mentioned Industrial Revolution, World War I, World War II, American Revolution, Russian Revolution, French Revolution. So if you see in these questions, each and every revolution, there is minimum 2 questions. There is minimum 2 questions. Gandhi, there is minimum 2 questions. Okay, then ancient, there are minimum 2 questions. Social reforms, there are minimum 2 questions. So this is how you are going to separate history and study. When it comes to American Revolution, there was a first Continental Congress, second Continental Congress. Who is Sam Adams? Who is Thomas Paine? Which book he has written called as Common Sense? Okay, all these things you might have studied. You might have studied, prepared well for this exam. So here what happens? There was a strategy by the American 13 colonies called as no taxation without representation. No taxation without representation. Because the king thought that due to this war there was heavy expenses and the industry is going to pay for it. So that's the reason here you can see the question number 55. Here the option is both 1 and 2 is right. Next, coming to Uday scheme. Very interesting. We never thought that it is totally out of the box. Every time they will ask you questions on Swayam. In UPSC Combined Defense Service, they have asked questions on Swayam. What is this Swayam? It is nothing but self-learning platform. And why it was in news? Because Indian government has signed memorandum of understanding with Afghanistan government that even Afghanistan students, they are going to access our Swayam platform and then they are going to study for this their career. Fine. Coming to this answer, that is 56 is Bangalore to Coimbatore. Next is Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. Very interesting. They have confused you in a very nice manner. They have given you Virat Kohli also. Next option here is the right answer is D. Bajrang Punia and Deepa Malik. It was expected question because here it was a clash. Who would win the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award? Friends, when it comes to award, 2 questions were asked. One is on Bharat Ratna and second is on Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. The next question we were expecting for Nobel Prize, but Nobel Prize was not asked. So here, the next upcoming CDS or whatever SSR XY question examination you are going to write, they will ask you questions on Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Okay, then now IFFI, International Film Festival is going on. So who won which award? That you have to focus. So this is all expected line. You have to make current affairs notes. Coming to the next question, that is betel leaf of which one of the following state has been accorded as GI tag? Answer is Kerala. Next, Samarth is a flagship of what? That is Ministry of Textiles. Koras is a commando platform. Since you are going to join armed forces, definitely one questions will be asked on the armed forces related questions. We were expecting questions on the ranking of the officers, but here they have asked very interesting question, that is Koras is a separate commando forces of which unit? That is Railway Protection Force. Very interesting, friends. Next, which one of the following statement is not true about Ilaraja system? Question number 61 is option A. I am discussing set B. Those who have joined me now, just please focus on it. Next, during the Swadeshi movement, National College was Okay, see, friends, when it comes to Calcutta, Rabindranath Tagore, Subhash Chandra Bose, Arvind Ghosh, these people are very famous. Some people are called as extremists, some people are called as moderates. When it comes to Bengal, almost all leaders are famous as an extremist, except few. If you see Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, he wrote Vande Mataram. Okay, all these books, he was famous in that. Then social reformers like Raja Ram Mohan Roy and Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. And there is one more person, very, very important expected question in next exam, whatever it is, that is Henry Derozio. Henry Derozio is called as Socrates of India. Okay, he was a teacher who motivated children to get into this freedom fights. Okay, so Henry Derozio, this is people they just forget. Sometime it runs below their eyes, but nothing stays in the mind. Next, coming to the ruins of Vijayanagar, Hampi. Question number 63. Answer is B. That is Colin Mackenzie. When it comes to Indus Valley civilization, who deciphered it? Then Ashoka, who deciphered that inscription? These are all expected question. From ancient history, they have asked one question about who were the travelers, different travelers who like their nationality is wrongly matched. Niccolo Conti. Okay, then we'll see one by one. Which one of the following? That is the next question. 65 question. Answer is C. Option C. That is Tavernier is the wrong answer. Next, World Humanitarian Day is celebrated on. Very interesting question. 4 marks you can easily score. Okay, just go to past 6 months. 6 months international days. If you by hearted, it is well and good. Expected question here. That is 19th of August is called as World Humanitarian Day. Sometimes they will ask you National International Human Rights Day or National Human Rights Day, December 10. Okay, so December 10 is important, June 5 is important, March 22, 23 is important. Some days are very, very important, which are always asked again and again in either in UPSC examination, SSR, XY, or any other examinations. Okay, coming to the next, Chandrayaan. Very interesting question. You might have heard a very bad news that Chandrayaan mission was aborted or it was not so successful. So here, what is the question here? Question number 67. Maybe you might have followed in Facebook or YouTube or somewhere the way our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has patted the back of KC1, the chairman of ISRO. So how he patted, all that was like an emotional feelings for Indians. Here there was a question number 67. 67 question number, answer is D. That is Vikram. Next, along with Pranab Mukherjee, how many more persons were conferred the Bharat Ratna Award? Here you have to be very, very careful. In 2019, three people got Bharat Ratna. So along with Pranab Mukherjee, how many people got? Two more got. Okay, that is what they are asking. Aishwarya Pise, very, very interesting question. Very interesting question. You know what? Like she was in news because she won an championship, international championship in motorsports. Okay, she was like an internet sensation. She was internet sensation. There was a lot of tagging and all those things. Next, which one of the following film was 66th National Film Award? Here it was a Gujarati movie, so it was expected question. That is option B. Next, compared to audible sound waves, ultrasound waves is what? Option is B, that is high frequency. Next, a question, very big question. Rigid body of mass 2 kg is dropped. It is a mathematical calculation. Right now we don't I have the right solution, but right now I'm not able to give the exact formulas or the details. You can just write down. Option is D, last option. Next, the temperature of a place on a sunny day is 113 Fahrenheit. Here there is a formula to convert temperature into Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to temperature. Then Kelvin, you know what it is. Okay, so there is a formula, simple formula, basic physics question. I think you have studied in 9th standard of your physics. So here option 73 is option A. Next, radiation coming from the sun are mostly in the form of light only, light and long wavelength radiation. Your options are a little tricky. So here we would like to go at present with light only, because light here, if we go with wavelength, other, this is an electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic radiation consists of infrared, all this kind of rays, UV rays, visible spectrum, everything. So here we are going at present light only. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to give you the wrong answer keys, so you can just hope. We are confused between A and B, but still we'll go with A. Next, coming to the next question. Northern state Rabi crops. Northern state Rabi crops. Answer is barley. In northern state, the climate is always cold. So which which crop grows in cold climatic condition? Answer is barley. Rice always grows in a hot tropical forest, or it requires a lot of rain. Okay, like that. Next, the rivers in northwest Europe are good examples of. Question number 78, option is C. Barbed pattern of drainage. When it comes to rivers, there is young, mature and old. Then you have to study about the different patterns. You have trellis, you have dendries, you have then you have what we say, dendris is there, trellis is there, then you have two three types pattern that you have to focus and examples of the rivers. But here this time they have asked international geography, that is world geography from Europe they have asked. Friends, next, which one of the following ocean current is a cold ocean current? Very expected question. One question expected. Last time they had asked question on Canary current. So the question revolves here itself. You can score very well in this GK paper only when you strategize. What we do here in Bangalore Defence Academy is we give a 30-day target for candidates. That will be like 30 pages and they have to fill in all the answers every day. Like for polity, they have to write the schedule, the preamble, the amendment, everything. They have to by heart it, and after immediately like 1 day 2 day we'll have a test, we have an oral test, we have a written test, like that. And by 30 days what happens, a boy or a girl, he or she becomes a master in this subject. Here in UPSC you have to be a master in all trades but jack of none. Master in all trade, that means you have to be good in all subjects, but you cannot be the exact person in one subject. You can't crack your examination in this way. You have to be an average candidate. Coming to this 86 question, that is option is B. It is a very big question. It is like chemistry. Then option is next question is option is D, 87. Next, in which of the following phenomenon do heat waves travel along a straight line with the speed of light? Very easy question. Heat wave. Okay, light traveling in straight direction, that is thermal radiation. Okay, option is C. Which of the following regarding Ohm's law? There is big options given, 89, that is option is C. I am discussing set B, friends. Again I am just informing you. Next, when a ball bounces off the ground, very interesting, its speed, its momentum, its kinetic energy. Question number 90 is option D. Next, which one of chemistry question? Near about 18 questions were asked from chemistry. So here the 91st question is C, that is Fe2O3. Fe2O3. Next, which one of the following statement about glass is not correct? This is one more chemistry question. Which of the following is about glass is not correct? Very interesting question. 92 is C. Which of the following statement is correct? That is 93rd. Again here the option is D. Next, if an object moves to a non-zero constant acceleration, this is physics question. Here the option is A. Next, a solid disk and a solid sphere have the same mass and same radius. Again here this is physics question. Centripetal, centrifugal, then you have work, then force, then time, light, sound. These are the chapters, electric current and magnetic field. These are some chapters which you have to focus in your examination. Fine. Next, two substances of density. Again here there is little mathematical calculation. Option 100 is A. Okay. Coming to the next, this is American Revolution. What exactly happened in Philadelphia? In Philadelphia there was First Continental Congress and Second Continental Congress. So what exactly was the outcome of the First Continental Congress? And they have given 2-3 statements. And which of the statement is correct? 1 and 3 only, or 2 and 3 only, 1 and 1? Option is D. Next, which of the following land territories of Indonesia is not touched on equator? Tropic of Cancer, Equator and Tropic of Capricorn. What are the states or the countries passing through it? That is world geography. If it comes to India, to this Tropic of Cancer, how many Indian states or cities are passing through it? That is Indian geography question. One question is expected on geography. Friends, near about 8 to 9 questions are on expected line in each and every subject. So here the answer 102 is option C. Next, which one of the following sedimentary rocks is originally formed? 103. Option is D. Chalk. When it comes to rocks, igneous rocks, metamorphic rock, sedimentary rock, these are the parent rocks. And then you have examples like granite, then you have sandstone, limestone. These are all, examples of different rocks. So you have to by heart the examples of these rocks. This everything is mentioned in NCERT 11th to 12th standard book. If you read that book, that is enough for geography for your NDA, UPSC, CDS and CAPF examinations. Next, friends, according to the Köppen climatic classification, they have given, there is a climatic classification. M stands for monsoon, okay, T stands for tropical climate. In this way, there are a lot of sub classification. Many scientists have given classification of the temperature distribution around the world. So here they have asked What does CFA denotes? Answer here is humid subtropical climate. Humid subtropical climate. Next, coming to how many Ramsar convention sites are there in India? In order to protect the wetlands of all over the world, there is a convention called as Ramsar Convention. In India, how many wetlands are being protected? This was the question, and it was a little tough. We can say a little tough for the student those who are from science background, because they may not know this. So option here is option C, that is 27. Friends, this kind of information you can find in this book, which is in short, okay, which is in short, and this is the mantra for success when it comes to GT or GK subjects. But when it comes to maths, if you ask me what is the right book to prepare for maths for any examination, there is no right book. You have to take chapter wise. For example, if you take a chapter called as differentiation, take differentiation chapter, go to different books, practice 100, 200, 300, 400 questions, then come back to previous NDA questions. That's fine. You will crack this exam. And maths was also like previously 2-3 years questions they have asked. Repeated questions were asked. NCERT textbook questions were asked. Fine. Next, the Munda language group belongs to which family? Either they are going to ask you a tribe question or they are going to ask you language question which it belongs. Option is Austric here. Next, Swiss Canal, option here it is option 108 is C. Option 108 is C, Swiss Canal International Affairs. Next, Reign of Terror, French Revolution, Jacobean Party. You very well know that what happens between the three estates, then what happens in the tennis court, then what happens between the Jacobean Party, then why this guillotine was invented, and what happened to the Maximilian Robespierre, and in the end why Napoleon came. Here, if you know this gist, at least you can guess it and write the answer. You can do with elimination round, where if you know that these two options are not set, you can go with that. This is how you are going to judge it. Very easy question for you people, for NDA people, because at your age a person has cleared Indian civil service during the freedom struggle. That is, option is Surendranath Banerjee. Here the question is, which of the following cleared Indian civil service? The first Indian to clear Indian civil service, your answer is Surendranath Banerjee. And even Subhash Chandra Bose has cleared, but the first person is Surendranath Banerjee. Okay, next comes to England, that is Industrial Revolution. Which of the following is exactly the same? Four options are given. Because there was scientific invention, you know all the scientific invention, for example, James Watt, then diesel engine, everything, you know, pasteurization, everything. Like Europe, there was a renaissance period or revolution period where complete invention and all these things were started. So here the question is, like, which of the following is right option? 111, option is D. Option is D. Next, Article 46 of the Constitution. This is from Directive Principle of State Policy. One question from fundamental rights or fundamental duties or DPSP they have to ask, or from part or schedule. So here they have asked schedule number 5. The next strategy is DPSP. So this time they have asked DPSP. Last time they have asked which of the following fundamental rights will not get cancelled immediately. So what you can expect in the next NDA or next CDS examination, fundamental duties chapter. Right, which of the following is not the fundamental duties? That's it. If you go to previous year question paper, this question will be repeated. Focus on that, go for this exam. Next, very easy question. Education minister in the first cabinet. Answer is Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was the first vice president of India. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, you know that he is an Iron Man of India, and he was not education, he was into home. And Acharya Narendra Dev, he was also not related to this. Who among the following died in exile? What does it exile means? When British person is arresting some leaders, they have been sent or deported to foreign land as a jail term. For example, Lokmanya Tilak was sent to 18 months of jail in Andaman and Nicobar Island. In the same way, in 1857, the first revolt of independence, Bahadur Shah Zafar, the last Mughal emperor, was sent to Myanmar. He was sent to exile and he died there. So this is a question, very direct question from 1857 revolt. Next, the normal rate of temperature, what is that? Very easy geography question, that is option D. Then headquarters of National Research Laboratory, headquarters of some international organization or national organizations are going to be asked in this examination. When you prepare for this examination, your SSB is also done. For example, if you learn international organization headquarters, UNO, UNSC, all those things, you can easily answer these questions in SSB. officers are going to ask you where is the headquarters of ASEAN or Sark or something like that. Last CDS there was a question, where was Sark formed? Where was Sark formed? So answer is Dhaka, but the headquarters of Sark is in Kathmandu, and they have given two options, and this is how UPSC is going to play hide and seek with you. Fine. So this is answer is Lucknow here. Next, Loktak Lake. As I discussed in the beginning, in the starting opening of the video, I told Loktak Lake is present in Manipur. If you come clockwise or anti-clockwise, you have to arrange the lakes in east to west or west to east or north to south or south to north. Latitude wise, increase to decrease or decrease to increase. Okay, in this way they are going to ask you geography question. You have to practice maps. Unless and until you don't practice map, you are not going to crack these examinations, geography questions especially. Next, stalactites, stalagmites. What is this? It is a type of karst topography, K-A-R-S-T topography. Here it is due to underground water. It is due to underground water. Underground water is nothing but cave formation will be there. There was a news regarding Thailand. Some school children were stuck up there in Thailand cave. So this is a question related to it. Next, a deep valley characterized by. Question number 119. Answer is C. That is George. Which one of the following is a major plate? There are 7 major plates. So which are the 7 major plate? Expected question was there. Pacific plate is a major plate. Next, water is heated with this coil resistance. Every morning you heat up water in your bucket. So what is the, why the heat will increase as time increases? They have given 3 options. As question number 121 is C, option C. Next, a pendulum of a clock is lifted to height where the gravitational acceleration. It is a big question. Here they are asking just the formula. Okay, which formula? What happens with that acceleration of the time? So here question number 122 is B. Next, the loudness of a sound depends upon loudness, frequency, pitch, wavelength and sound. These questions rotate here. Sound travels faster in solid, then less in liquid, then least in gaseous medium. Light, one question is expected. The next question I am going to discuss, that is in optical fiber what happens. So here question number 123 regarding the loudness of the sound is 123 is B, option B. Next, the bodies of mass m each are placed, that is Newton's law of gravitation. Newton's law of gravitation says that every body can, in gravitation what happens, F is equal to m1 m2, the product of the masses divided by the radius, the square of the radius between them. Okay, so this formula if you apply, option you will get as option B, that is 1F. Next, very interesting question, light rays. If you apply your mind and calm down in exam hall, you can easily answer. In optic fiber, the light from one end, it comes in the other end. What is the reason behind it? So here the exact reason is there is successive total internal reflection, TIR. One question, either they will ask you question on scattering of light, diffraction, refraction or total internal reflection. Here option is D, that is total internal reflection. Next, which of the following statement regarding cathode rays is correct? 126 is option B. Next, a very large volume of hydrogen can be accommodated by making. 127 is C, that is non-stoichiometric hydride. Which one of the following is non-atomic element? 128 is C, option C, that is iodine. Then, which one of the following represent the correct order of electron releasing tendency of metal? Electron releasing tendency of metal, electronic configuration or valence electron they are asking. 129 is option A, that is first is zinc, then copper, then silver. Which one of the following is a major constituent of biogas? Biogas, biology question. Biogas, what is present? We have methane inside it. It's not carbon dioxide, we have methane. Thyroid gland, option, it is very interesting. Option number C, it controls metabolic rate. Question number 131, it is option C, metabolic rate. Which one of the following is bacterium that causes the disease in human body? Human health and disease, question number 132 is D option, last. Then viruses, 133, here there is a question that is option C. Next, which one of the following disease may cause due to vitamin C? Deficiency of vitamin C, that is scurvy. Then B is beriberi, it is very easy question. Question number 135, mathematical questions in physics, option is B. Next, 137, a student measures certain length. What is, they have given the least count. 1 meter is he is going to measure. So what will be the least count? Error in measuring 1 meter. So option 137 is C. Next, 138, if the work done on the system or by the system is 0, it is just a thermodynamic question. What happens in the system? The work done is 0. What happens to the heat transfer? Question number 138 is option A. Next, Mathematical question, as I told you, resistance in series, resistance in parallel. Three resistance are in parallel, and with these three resistance are parallel are in series with the next. So you have to find separately the three resistance. Then you have to find the resultant resistance of both the series. Okay, answer here is 15 by 8 ohm. Option A. Which of the following is not correct? 140 regarding the convex lens. Answer here, I'll just tell you C option. Then 141, 10 gram of ice, it is a mathematical calculation. 141 is A. You can just correct it. Which one of the following does not represent the salt? Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate chemistry question. 142 is option A, that is lime water. Soaps clean surface of the principle based on surface tension. Everyone knows it. Which one of the following substance is not a mixture? 144 is option A. Last time they have asked ice, air, something like that. Which of the following is not a mixture? 144 is A. Next, 145. Which one of among is a dry ice? Very easy question. Even a child can say in a 7th or 8th standard. That is solid carbon dioxide. Net movement of water from dilute to the concentrated solution. Okay, it is like biology kind of question. What is osmosis, diffusion? What is reverse osmosis? If you know the definition or apply your mind, you'll get the answer. 146 is option C. Next, blood is a type of connective tissue. 147 is C. Yeah, option D, connective tissue. Mitochondria are able to produce their own mitochondria, cell biology. Option is B, that is proteins. From biology, expected questions are from cell, from diseases, and all those things. You have to by heart some basic facts. Next, second last questions of this NDA 2019. Which of the following statement is correct? Xylem and phloem. Regarding plant kingdom, this time they have asked xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem are the connective tissue in plants, and blood is a connective tissue in animals. So the questions are related, expected questions. 149 is option A. Who among the following popularized the use of embryological characters in taxonomy? Option is A. Carl Linnaeus. Friends, so these are the options like for part B for NDA 2 2019. If you have some doubts regarding some questions or the options which we have discussed, you can just comment it here. Or if you want the real the solutions of exactly how this we arrived to this conclusion, you can just comment. We'll give you the right answer keys, the written notes of our faculties. This is what we wanted to convey from this video. All the best for your result. Start preparing for your SSB. I hope you will clear this NDA examination and you will become officers. While going, I have a last word for you. You try, those who are NDA students, try to score good in your PUC or your 12th standard so that you will get chances in technical entry scheme. And this time you can apply for 10+2 entry in Navy. Those have written JEE mains. Very soon you have board exams. All the best for your board exams. Don't let focus distracted. You score very well in your 12th standard, okay, then you in future also it will be very bright, so that you can apply for other examinations also. Okay, all the best for your examination. We are here from Bangalore Defence Academy, giving coaching for NDA, AFCAT, INET, CDS, all examinations including Staff Selection Commission, combined graduate level, and we are giving for soldier general duty also. All India 11th rank from it was from our institute. It was Mr. Vasant Kumar who has cleared soldier general duty all India 11th rank, and this time we have soldier clerk who is like in top 6. So these are our results. If you want to become an army officer, or you want to if you have a dream of making into defense, you please be in touch with us. Please do subscribe, comment and like this video. Thank you. Jai Hind. This is Arun. See you next time.